Shelley Winter Show, live, local, topical, and relevant. Before I get to some great news from the administration, news that I voted for, things that I like to have to see being done, especially as we lead up into the midterms. Before I get to that, let me take a couple calls. Let's go to Alan from Buford. Hey, Alan.
Hey, Shelley. How are you this evening?
Wonderful, sir. Happy New Year to you.
All right. Happy New Year to you also. Hey, I love your show. I'm just calling in. I love listening to you. You got a lot of great stuff, but I think you're off on this ICE versus the Uber drivers. I was in Tampa recently, and my wife and I got an Uber, and 3 Uber drivers didn't speak a lick of English. I don't know who these people are. I don't know if they're vetted. I don't know. They could have been cartel members. They could have been terrorists. I don't know. They did a good job, but that's not really the point. If somebody that comes into this country illegally, they're starting off as a criminal. We need to know who is in this country, and that's the problem. You don't know what's going on, and we need to figure it out to keep people safe. And on top of that,
I don't disagrey with that.
Right. But the other issue is, if you're undocumented, you're coming in, you're taking jobs from people that want to work, Americans that are looking for jobs. And
I don't disagree with that either. I'm not sure what I said, make you think that, because I don't disagree with anything that you said. I do disagree. What I do disagree with is federal ICE agents working an airport Uber line asking people for documentation.
Okay, why not? But how are we going to?
Did you get an Uber car? Did you get an Uber car with the guy that didn't speak English?
Yeah, 3 of them.
You made my point. You used the service. No, you used the service of a guy that you just admitted you don't even know if he's here illegally. And the reason why the reason why you don't know he's here illegally, Alan, is because he doesn't speak the language. Doesn't mean he is illegal, just means he doesn't speak the language. He could have gotten here, he could have gotten all of his work, he could have gone through the process, and he doesn't speak the language yet, or he doesn't speak it comfortably enough. Right? But you got in the car. So you used the service. So you supported an illegal immigrant. You gave him money.
I don't know if he was illegal or not. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. And it's not the fact that it was difficult for me. And I'm not against, okay, you got to learn the language, whatever.
I know you're not. I'm saying I don't disagree with anything you said. What I don't like is the idea, because it's a slippery slope. And we as Republicans say that in every situation. We said it when Biden wanted to give student loan forgiveness. We said, this is a slippery slope. Where does it end? And it's the same thing here. Where does it end? If I'm in the car, if I'm in that Uber car at the airport, and they ask everyone to get out the car, and they ask me for documentation. I don't have a pass. I don't have a birth certificate on me. I just have my driver's license. How do I prove I'm a citizen? It's a slippery slope. And so my argument is, if these people are here, you wait for them to commit a crime, a driving crime, getting pulled over or something like that. But I don't like the idea of ICE agents, federal law enforcement agents, walking around in my airport asking people for paperwork. That's dangerous to allow. And as conservatives, that's what, huh?
But the Democrats flooded this country with illegal people. We don't know who.
I know. I get that. I get that. I get that. But
we have to get it straightened out.
I get
Look at Sweden. How many bombings has Sweden had?
I get that. I get what you're saying. I just don't agree with the implementation, because it's a slippery slope. Because you know why? I'll tell you what happened. No, it's not, because I'll tell you what happened. I remember when the Patriot Act was passed. Do you remember when the Patriot Act was passed? Do you remember Okay, so our take as conservatives, our take on the Patriot Act, by and large, the thought, the opinion of most conservatives at that time when the Patriot Act was passed was, it doesn't bother me because I'm not doing anything wrong. Do you know when we had a problem with the Patriot Act? When it was used when they started using it against Donald Trump. It was a slippery slope then. And it became what we never feared, because we said it won't bother me because I'm doing nothing wrong, until they use it to go after someone they disliked. I can go down a list of unintended consequences of things that we agree with. For instance, traffic lights, speed cameras. Oh, I don't speed. Who cares? Now we have flirt. What is that? Flirt or whatever that company is. We have cameras everywhere. Everywhere.
Well, we're turning into England. It's exactly
We're
what
turning
what
into
England
a police state. We're turning into a
agree.
police state. And now that police state has gone from surveillance with the Patriot Act, cameras with cameras everywhere, now to actual law enforcement patrolling the streets. Federal law enforcement patrolling the streets. And every single time something was passed, we as conservatives who are against the principle of all of that, we all said the same thing. Well, it's a tough pill to swallow, but we need it for security. If you're willing to trade your security for your freedom, you will have neither.
That's correct. But one last thing before I let you go, and I love you. If we don't do something to straighten to find out who's in this country, there's going to be a lot worse things than losing some of your freedoms, because it's too easy for something to happen in our country.
It is.
And we can't let that.
Yeah, it is.
We got to.
Yeah, it is. And let me ask you a question. Let me ask you this question. If an illegal immigrant blows up, I don't know, some corner store or a car bomb someplace, that's a despicable act, right? We would hate it, right? It's despicable, the lives lost. Yet all we offer is thoughts and prayers when some kid shoots up a school. Spin that around.
Oh, I'm with you.
Sit on that for a weekend and then call me back on Monday.
I think about it all the time, my brother.
Love you, Alan.
God
Thank you.
bless.
Happy holidays. Great call, my friend. Great
Take
call.
care.
Take care. You too. We'll be right back. Shelley Winter Show, 404-872-0750, 1-800-WSB Talk.